Yo, what is up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna be doing another react video. I know, it's surprising. Listen, Octo, 47 evolutions that would break Clash Royale. Let's get into it.
From Sparky targeting air to the witch spawning giant skeletons, these are 47 evolutions that would absolutely ruin Clash Royale. Number 1. Elite Barbarians. Imagine dual-wielding swords. These E-barbs swing twice as fast, turning them into pure destruction machines. Now give them a shield, one that absorbs the first hit
hell no!
and now turn them into bandit.
Oh, fuck that.
Then there's Infinite Rage. From the moment they spawn, these E-barbs are permanently enraged.
That's that they should add that.
Another version lets them unleash earthquakes with every swing, or you know what, picture them throwing their swords. Some mid-range attacks that hit from a distance before they even reach their target.
Wait, and then they kill it and then they throw it. Oh, that's sick.
And then Sword Masters. They spin in a full 360 degrees
like Valves.
with every strike, slicing through multiple enemies at once. That's not just power, it's precision with flair. Number 2, Golem. A portable elixir collector disguised as a tank. This golem generates elixir the more health it loses, and once destroyed, it gives you a bonus 5 elixir instantly. Now imagine Golem dies, splits into 2 Golemites, and then those Golemites clone themselves on impact.
Y'all see the fucking buff they gave Golemites, bro? The motherfuckers do so much damage now. Why? Why do they do that?
Another version increases his attack speed and doubles his damage, making him not just a tank, but a terrifying beatdown monster. Then there's the Quake Strike. Every hit causes an earthquake beneath his feet, shaking the ground and damaging everything around him. Some evolutions make him completely immune to spells. No tornado, no freeze, no knockback, just an unstoppable force marching forward. Now take the Golemites and let them split again into even more Golem-mites, a never-ending chain of destruction.
We don't have an elixir Golem over again, alright?
And finally, with each attack, the Golem launches boulders across the entire arena, slamming down like meteors, crushing everything in their path. Number 3. Imagine a hog rider.
Bernard, watch this.
That doesn't stop when he dies. Instead, he leaves behind a damage over time effect that hits the tower twice as much as a normal hog.
Yo, remix that shit, hold up.
Imagine a hog rider that doesn't stop when he dies. Instead, he leaves behind a damage over time effect that hits the tower twice as much as a normal hog, even after he's gone.
This is just like beautiful.
Next up, an earthquake on first impact. The moment he hits a tower, the ground shakes.
That's
I'm sensing a theme here. Then there's a version that ignores buildings entirely. He charges past distractions and locks straight onto the tower. No detours.
Make him 3-cycle if that actually looks like a good idea.
No delays. And the most insane concept yet, a hog rider that dodges everything. Rockets, fireballs, snowballs, leaping over spells, and landing with a tower-shattering one-shot hit. Number 4,
Ultra Instinct.
Imagine a prince that slams into the arena with spawn damage and swings in a circle like the Dark Prince. Now give him knockback. Each hit sends troops flying, breaking up defenses and clearing the path with style. Next, every time he strikes, he sets the ground ablaze, a trail of fire that burns anything left behind. And finally, a prince that's always charging. Every hit is double damage.
I don't see a fucking Evo here, do I? Just exact same fucking thing.
No wind up, no slowdown.
This is today's Prince. What you want about?
Momentum. Finally give
this is the average Prince gameplay.
Spotlight. Hey, pause. Hit that subscribe.
Alright, first, before you say this, bro, it's literally what fucking Prince is. Like, hello?
Button for me. It's free and it helps me way more than you think. Thanks. Number 5, Baby Dragon. This version of Baby Dragon spits poison.
We already know the Evo for Baby Dragon, but
each shot releasing a cloud of toxins that slowly melt through enemy troops.
This would actually be way better, but maybe not as
Then comes the death damage. Now when it falls, it drops a ticking time bomb, just like a balloon. Another twist brings Baby Dragon pups into the mix. Like a lava hound, it splits on death and keeps the pressure going.
But it's called a
Now
baby
its
dragon.
fireballs
Pause.
explode on impact, creating bursts of area damage that punish even
Fucking
well-spaced
what?
units. One evolution splits the baby dragon into two after death, a mid-air diversion that overwhelms defenses with some double trouble. Or maybe it just duplicates itself every second. One becomes two, and then four,
I'm
then
gone, man.
oh my god.
Why the fuck not?
And finally, the most horrifying version yet, it gulps enemies whole. One chop and they're gone. Number 6.
Flying Diddy
Balloon.
Cage!
Imagine giving the balloon rockets.
Rockets!
Suddenly, it's blazing across the arena at lightning speed. Now, strap an electric field to it, like a Tesla riding on top. It zaps nearby troops as it floats, punishing everything that dares to get close. Then there's the balloon with an air sweeper. Now throw a bomber inside, and as the bomber floats, it lobs bombs at both air and ground troops, turning it into a flying fortress. Or how about dropping a giant skeleton bomb on death? Then there's the one that spawns
What?
infinite wall breakers.
Yeah,
Totally balanced.
Honestly,
obviously.
that is pretty balanced. Average Evo at the start
And
of each
finally,
season.
instead of dropping bombs, it drops skeleton barrels, a full aerial invasion in disguise. Number 7. Bandit.
Bandit.
The bandit dashes with a super splash, striking in an area like
that's
the Dark
fucking
Prince
sick.
and clearing everything in her path. Then she gains a stun effect, locking her enemies in place with every dash and taking full control of the fight. Another version lets her
Oh yeah, and you should just make it so she can one-tap everything. Oh.
on shadow
Super
clones.
Cell, take
More of them
notes.
appear with each dash, and with every follow-up, even more. She also gains invisibility between charges, just like the Royal Ghost, disappearing until the moment she strikes. One evolution boosts her dash range and damage, letting her hit harder from further away. Then there's the electric version. Each zap hits the target, shocking enemies on contact. And finally, the ultimate form. A super dash
Yeah.
that instantly eliminates
That's
whatever
it.
it
Super
touches.
Cell, add that bitch up.
Barbarian Hunt. Now imagine the Barbarian Hut spawning 4 evolved barbarians at
That's what I'm
once,
thinking.
2 from each side, flooding both lanes
Honestly,
with power.
it would still be
Next,
kinda
it's
shit.
armed with a defensive barrel. When enemy troops
Oh,
get
that's
close, the hut
fucking
deploys a
sick.
surprise attack to hold the line. Then there's the version that spawns evolved battle rams.
That's fucking
Pretty nice.
sick.
Or you know what? Make it spawn elite barbarians instead.
Oh,
Now it's not
yeah.
a hut;
Yeah,
it is a
I'm
full-on
catching
war factory.
I catch your drift, homeboy.
Another concept launches barbarians across the map like Evo Mortar goblins. And finally, a hut that never stops. It spawns barbarians endlessly. Number 9. Bowler. Now picture the bowler with
Strike.
extended
I
range. His
had to.
boulder rolls from the river all the way to the tower. Very satisfying. Then give him unstoppable knockback. Every roll sends even the heaviest of troops back, no matter their size. Now, add a slowing effect. Each boulder chills
That
enemies
would
like
be
an ice
fucking
wizard, making
good.
pushes crawl forward hopelessly. Then there is this insane idea. His boulders explode into golems. Or you know what? Take it even further. The boulders themselves explode on impact, turning every hit into a mini bomb blast. Number 10. Electro Giant. Imagine Electro Giant spawning Electro Spirits as he walks.
That's not even broken, bro. That's kind of shit.
Next, his Zap Pack gets a massive upgrade. It shocks every troop attacking him, no matter where they are, with infinite range and constant punishment. And finally, each of his attacks calls down a lightning from above.
What?
Number 11. Electro Wizard. The Electro Wizard creates an electric fence with both hands, twin streams of lightning that split the arena and fry anything caught in between. Then he gains an electrical radius, releasing
That's
a shockwave
sick.
every few seconds that zaps all nearby troops. On deployment, he doesn't just stun, he calls down 2 lightning strikes, doubling the voltage and doubling the pain. Another version lets him target 3 troops instead of 2, spreading his power wider than ever. Some
Palpatine.
evolutions even have him spawning Electro Spirits mid-fight, sending chain shocks across the battlefield. Then his stun effect gets stronger. Each hit holds enemies in place a bit longer, locking down entire pushes. And finally, he stops zapping and starts firing pure lightning. Precise, devastating, and absolutely
Who the fuck is designing these?
electrifying. Number 12. Ice Wizard. Now imagine the Ice Wizard firing ice spirits instead of simple bolts. Next, he arrives with a chilling entrance. His spawn damage freezes nearby troops the moment he hits the arena. Then there's the damage over time version. His attacks create lingering frost zones that slow and chip away like a mix of ice and poison. Another evolution gives him mega snowballs. And finally, he becomes the Frost Lord.
If you do that another fucking Ice Wizard jump scare like you did last React stream, I will be throwing this fucking monitor through the wall! I'm sick of that shit, man. Watch him. He'll sneak some fucking Rule 34 out or some shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Number 13.
Boy.
Witch. The witch summons evolved skeletons instead of the usual ones. Then she takes it up a notch and spawns a giant skeleton, instantly turning defense into unstoppable pressure. Another version gives her a ranged evolved spell. When it lands, it spawns evolved skeletons right where it hits. She can also summon 8 skeletons at once, overwhelming even the best splash defense.
Hold up, chat, fuck him. Oh, have a weird flags. Medium rare, side of applesauce.
Then comes the Cursed Touch. Every troop she defeats returns as a guard, shield and all. And finally, Total Madness. She spawns 4 giant skeletons every 3 seconds, flooding the arena with
I can't even, like...
Yeah. Number 14.
Rocket!
One shot, and it's game over. Number 15. Arrows. Imagine arrows with 6 waves instead of 3. Then there's the poison variant. It fires in 3 bursts, and each one leaves behind a toxic effect that chips away at anything that survives. Another evolution slows troops down infinitely. One hit, and they're stuck in slow motion for the rest of their lives, like they took an arrow to the knee. And finally, a massive radius combined with infinite waves of arrows. Number 16.
'Cause why not, right?
Bomb Tower. Now imagine Bomb Tower dropping...
Make it to be able to fly, and bro, my credit card's all yours, twin.
Low damage bombs with every attack, filling the ground with mini explosives that stack over time. Then give it the power to hit both air and ground troops, turning it into a full range defensive beast. Next, when destroyed, it spawns 2 wall breakers.
That'd be
and
fucking
finally,
sick.
It rapid fires bombs from long range.
On God.
Number 17. Cannon Cart. What about the cannon cart repairing itself after breaking down? Sounds good, right? Then give it a musketeer on top. She rides into battle, sniping air troops while the cannon handles the ground. Absurd, deadly, and kind of brilliant. Next, its cannonballs explode on impact, dealing splash damage and clearing out swarms with every shot. And finally, load it with TNT-packed cannonballs.
What's good, Dogsy? What's up, man?
Battle Healer. Now imagine the Battle Healer resurrecting nearby troops to full health, bringing them back from the brink mid-battle. Then when she falls, she drops a heal spell on the ground, a final gift that keeps your push alive.
That's not
and finally,
healing.
she channels a healing stream from range, restoring allies from a...
That bitch Mercy. Heroes never die. Fuck
distance
Mercy,
without
no, do not bring this in the game.
Goblin Demolisher. He drops a bomb on death, one final blast that doubles the pain and punishes anything nearby. Then his dynamite set the ground on fire with every throw, burning anything that dares to walk through. Another version adds explosive spawn damage the moment he drops, the ground erupts. And finally, he tosses evolved wall breakers instead of dynamite. Number 20. Fire Spirit. Now imagine the Fire Spirit splitting into 3, just like the good old days, bringing back beautiful, fiery nostalgia.
Right,
then give it Chain Burn. It leaps from one troop to the next, spreading flames and stacking burn damage with each jump. Another version leaves fire on the ground after impact, creating a napalm zone that keeps dealing damage over time. And finally, it rapid fires giant fire spirits.
Yeah, fire spirit be hitting the fan flow.
Number 21. Mini P.E.K.K.A. What about a Mini P.E.K.K.A. with a hook, dragging enemies like a stronger silent fisherman just ready to finish the job? Or maybe he's trying to share his pancakes with the enemy. Then there's the dashing Mini P.E.K.K.A., just like the bandit. And finally, one that spawns Mini P.E.K.K.A. babies on death. Adorable. Number 22. Flying Machine. Now imagine
Oh,
the flying
this
machine
no, he better
firing
cook with this one. I love flying machines. Probably my third favorite card in the game.
chain bullets, jumping from one target
He's a
to
little
the
guy
next,
in a machine.
just like the Electro Dragon, but even faster.
Wait, what was
Then
it?
getting from one flying machine. Now imagine the flying machine firing chain bullets, jumping from one target to the next,
Like everything's
just like
been
the Electro
changed,
Dragon,
bro.
but
Real
even
shit.
faster.
Change it up.
Then give it a secret payload. When destroyed, it spawns a master builder who drops in and keeps on fighting on the ground. Another version lets it shoot multiple bullets at once, like a flying hunter,
Hey,
and
that'd be
finally
cool.
it turns into a true sniper. Its range
That's
covers the
fucking
entire
sick. That's
arena,
like Evo
picking off
Muskie.
targets from the safety of your king tower.
Maybe not the tower. Maybe not the tower.
Number 23. Giant Skeleton.
Or
The
clone
giant skeleton
before it
marches
dies.
in with a bomber on its back, finally bringing the splash damage he's always needed to deal with swarms. Then comes the gunpowder trail. Every step leaves a fuse that ignites when his bomb goes off, wiping out everything behind him. And finally, he starts lobbing bowler-style bombs, rolling them forward with infinite force and crushing everything in their path. Number 24. Goblin Hut. Now imagine a goblin hut with a dark goblin on top,
He
sniping
just stole
enemies
this
while the
idea.
hut spawns troops below. Then it goes wild, spawning 6 spear goblins at once, overwhelming both lanes with ranged pressure.
Chat, that was old God Hut.
Another version keeps it simple, spawning a single dark goblin instead of spear goblins. Precise, deadly, and efficient. And finally, Chaos Mode. It spawns 15 goblin brawlers.
That's fair.
Hooray. Number 25. Guards. The moment their shield breaks, they push enemies back. Then
that's
there's
too
the
weak.
5 guard formation. They
That's
spawn in
fucking
a line
dope.
like a budget royal recruit
Super
squad.
cell, bro.
Next, all 3 guards dash like bandits.
That's
And
fucking
finally,
sick.
the guard battalion.
Yeah, but like one arrow is just like destroying my bitch.
Number 26. Inferno Dragon. The Inferno Dragon starts at 50% charge.
Actually,
right
for the
after
ones that already
the
have an
Evo.
Evo, we just skip it.
Imagine the Dark Prince's pony getting a shield too, making him the
Yeah, we've already seen all these
spreading
ideas.
across the arena to take control from the very first second. Then there's the decoy row. They're cloned, but only you can tell which ones are real. Your opponent sees them as identical threats. And finally, give them a super shot, a charged blast that deals massive damage and pierces through anything in its path. Number 29. Sparky. Sparky powers up with an electrical force field, zapping nearby enemies before it even begins to charge. Then it gains the ability to target air, because why not turn a nightmare into a full-on menace? Another version has it spawning electro spirits with every shot, sick returnly, and impossible every strike that turns off, creating a built-in size, a massive sky-dominating titan that casts a shadow over the entire arena. Number 31. Minions. Minions throwing tiny firework rockets? I'm in. Then they start dropping fire sparks on impact, leaving behind burning embers that deal extra damage over time. And finally, they ditch those swipes and shoot lasers. Precise beams that melt through air and ground troops with terrifying speed.
Okay.
Number 32. Minion Horde. Now imagine a minion horde that reflects spells. Arrows, fireball, zap, all bounce right back, making them untouchable from the sky. Then give them a poison death effect. When they fall, they leave behind a toxic cloud that punishes everything chasing after them. Another version adds an electric shockwave on spawn, zapping nearby enemies the moment they enter the arena. And finally, the pure insanity option. Instead of regular minions, they spawn 12 mega minions. The sky will never be safe again. Number 33. Ice Golem. The Ice Golem stomps every 4 tiles, freezing the ground beneath him for a full second with each step. Then he gains a chilling aura. Any troop that gets too close is instantly slowed or frozen in place. And when he falls, he splits into 2 ice spirits that leap forward and carry on the freeze, extending his frosty legacy even after death. Number 34, Inferno Tower. Now imagine the Inferno Tower targeting 2 units at once, doubling the burn and doubling the threat. Then it gets a slowing effect, melting enemies while freezing their movement at the same time. Another version spawns lava pups on death, turning it in a wider radius, slicing through even enemies from a place and times a gum stun field, slowing and stunning enemies that get caught in their sticky trap. Then picture them rolling into battle inside a giant barrel, crashing open on arrival and bursting into action. And finally, give them knockback. Each hit pushes enemies back, adding control to their already chaotic presence. Number 37, Log. The log rolls with a chilling twist, freezing troops for 2 full seconds as it passes through. Then it leaves behind a poisonous trail, slowly chipping away at anything caught in its path. Another version lets it never stop rolling, with infinite range that turns the entire arena into a danger zone. And finally, absolute chaos, infinite knockback, and infinite stun. Once it hits, you're not moving ever again.
That's pretty balanced.
Number 38. Fireball. Now imagine a fireball that creates a linear explosion, a burning path that stretches forward. Then it spawns 6 lava pups on impact, turning offense into an instant aerial assault. Another version clones your nearby troops instead of damaging them, a fiery surprise that multiplies your push. And finally, pure chaos, 5 waves of giant fireballs rain down, obliterating the entire arena in an endless inferno.
Not tilted!
Number 39, Night Witch. The Night Witch summons evolved bats, faster, stronger, and far more threatening than the originals. Then her bats enter the arena permanently enraged, while she casts magic attacks of her own, turning every push into a chaotic storm.
Oh yeah, make her ranged. That would be so much better.
Wings and spells. Another version trades bats for minions, bringing more bulk and sustained air control to every push. And finally, pure insanity, she spawns 4 mega minions every second.
No, you already did
the
this
skies
before.
with unstoppable force.
Dude.
Number 40, Spear Goblin. Now imagine Spear Goblins with piercing spears, each throw slicing through multiple enemies in a straight line. Then give them a cursed ability that transforms enemy troops into goblins, flipping the battlefield in your favor. Another version adds knockback to every spear, pushing back anything they hit and disrupting enemy formations. And finally, complete insanity. They ditched the spears and start launching.
Okay, my cousin has been on about Royal Hogs being released early. Let's see what ideas Royal Hog Evos will be released, because apparently they've already been leaked.
43. Royal Hogs. Royal Hogs burst into the arena at lightning speed, catching opponents off guard before they even realize what's happening. Then comes a strange twist. When they're defeated, their helmets fall off and they transform into regular piglets, just like a Mother Witch curse in reverse. Another version lets them leap toward buildings like tiny Mega Knights, closing distance with a crushing slam.
That'd be cool.
And finally, their attacks explode on impact, dealing splash damage and turning every hit into pure chaos. Number 44, Skeleton Army. Now imagine every skeleton in the army with a 1 HP shield, doubling their survivability and making swarm counters twice as hard. Then toss in 2 bombers alongside them, adding splash damage to the chaos and shredding enemy ground defense. Another version deals
this is the one that everyone cares about.
Number 47. Expo. Now imagine the Expo firing piercing bolts like the Magic Archer,
That'd be
slicing
so
through multiple troops in a single line. Then give it fiery shots that ignite on impact, burning everything they hit over time. Another version fires freezing bolts, slowing and disabling troops with each shot. And finally, it channels Sparky.
Yeah,
we are far from finished. Now it's time to check out this video about the 17 spirits that would break Clash Royale.
That might be the next reaction video. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Subscribe to me, follow me on Twitch, follow the socials. Love you all. Sub to Octo. This video was amazing. His channel's so good. We'll leave a like. You know, he W-mans. You know. Anyway, that's it, boys. Have a good one.